What a great mission, you to come around and insult people who are just, randomly walking around in an area they live in.
Helmsman, set a new course. Destination, Quinn's Research Outpost.
Just, don't pay any attention to the damage you're doing to the area. No. Just, run over everything. That's good. Well, he probably meant, death, destruction, and darkness. He kind of said that. Anyway, but as I was saying, I like this game. It has a whole lot of charm. It's a very interesting looking game. Is this the way I came from? No. Great music. I think the animations are pretty nice. Plot's not bad. The characters, maybe a little cliched, but, no worse than anything else. And at this point, you find me a character that really, that's never ever been done, and I'd be quite surprised. Kill the beetle. He ran out of room. Ow. Flying cat that spits fire. That's handy. Alright, well, let's try to throw a boomerang at it.
Dodge this.
Oh crap, I'm almost dead already. But not quite. I'm hanging in there. Gotta heal, though. So, yes, we just met White Knight Leo, leader of whatever Althena's guard. Why we have a Greek goddess name in here, I don't know. But we do. Ah, crap. Couldn't get around him. Let's throw another boomerang.
Dodge this.
Yeah, because you gotta do that spin punch. I don't like that. That does a lot of damage. Ow. Actually, you know what? I better heal again. I'm really using up a lot of my herbs here. My herbs. Sweet. I dodged it. Good. Oh. Okay, that's not good. It sticks on the thing. It's got a memory. This mud thing. Sand Cyclops. Can't quite remember what determines. I think it's your speed that determines how many times you can attack. Or it might not be. I mean, I'm not really sure. But I've gained a level. Not a lot of customization with the levels in this game, but it is a JRPG, and they're not exactly known for that. Ah, crap. And not a lot of time to react, unfortunately. Hit it with a fucking boomerang!
Dodge this.
So do boomerangs really come back after they hit something? I don't know. I've never actually seen a real boomerang really been thrown and actually done anything. Oh, I've seen the foam rubber ones, but, that doesn't count. Oh, fire up the ass. Poor dung beetle. I mean, sure, he's a dung beetle, but did he really deserve that? Okay, I'm not going that way. I hope I'm not going around in circles. Ah, crap. Damn it. It's not easy to get around things. I mean, you can get around things, but, it's not.
Dodge this.
Frequently, it's kind of just a lucky slip by, which is, I guess, kind of realistic. You know, sometimes you might just narrowly avoid one. And as you saw there, enemies and allies, when you have some allies, you can actually get in each other's way. You don't just walk through each other, you have to go around. And there's actually, you can't, ooh, there was a critical hit. And even though you can't really see it, there is a bit of a grid behind the screen, basically, that you walk across. And you can run from enemies and do things like that. I believe Hiro's using a dagger right now, but he's a sword wielder. Ah! Sometimes you can get around if you can get them stuck on something. I'm level 6. I don't ever know why they don't. In so many games you don't start on level 1. It's like, wouldn't it make sense to start on level 1? But I guess where they're trying to say that Hiro is, well, he's not an average fellow. He's, you know, he's a bit of a trained adventurer, if you would. Or at least, he's less than an amateur, we'll just put it that way. He's got some experience. Unfortunately, I cannot endow him with the Maxx moniker, so he is slightly less than he would have been. You know, not quite as awesome as he could have been. It's a failing, but one that we're going to have to live with. And I don't think you actually could get attacked on this world map, so you don't have to worry about that. I just walk on the ship? Oh, yes, I did. You know, why is everybody so goddamn rude? Because, you know, when I step on this map, I am a giant. Look at me, I'm like almost Godzilla size here. Come on, I mean, look at this ship is huge, and I am also huge. But let's get on with it, shall we? Now, there hasn't been a good Godzilla game made in a while. That makes me sad. Love Godzilla. Let's see what we got over here. Gwen. Dishwashing. No, I don't want to do that. Love the music in this game. Alright, fine, I'll read. Yes, Lord Leo, I spent many years researching the Blue Spire. Why am I doing a crappy old man voice? But it remains a mystery to me, as it has been to everyone for hundreds of years. You can't possibly expect that I would all know all its secrets, or even any of them. Besides, what leads you to be interested in the Spire at all? But Blue Star, secret riddles, pah! What a simple life you lead, my aged archaeologist. My work is much greater importance than digging up the Ophal of our ancestors. The destroyer is coming into our world, and the Blue Spire is the place in which it will enter. The goddess Althena has given me a direct and explicit orders to eradicate the destroyer. I am tripping over my tongue more than usual here. The goddess Althena, a demon in the Tower of Blue? Bah! You speak nonsense. Utter nonsense. Whether you believe me or not, Gwen, I require your help, and I shall not leave without it. Yo, bastard. I knew our paths would cross once more, Hiro, when I learned of your family ties. Your grandfather claims to know nothing of the Spire or of the destroyer's arrival. I find it hard to believe that such a famed historian would be ignorant of such topics. Grandpa, we're home. There you are. If you weren't always late, I might have started worrying about you. Wait a minute. If you weren't always late, I might have started worrying about you? I believe that seems like a mistranslation. This is Lord Leo, head of Althena's guard. He wants to know about the Blue Spire. Yes, and as I was about to explain, I don't have time for a history lesson. I have but a single question of you, Gwen. How does one break the seal of the Spire's entrance? Ah, yes, well, that is indeed the million-silver question, isn't it? I'm not exactly sure, of course, but it seems to me that if one were to take the... I don't have time to act on a hunch, old man. If you don't know the way inside, I shall simply have to destroy the Blue Spire with a blast of the Destiny Dragon Cannon, or Destiny's Dragon Cannon. Here you have a kind face and a strong will. It makes you a valuable commodity. Why don't you leave this foolish field of archaeology and join us in Althena's guard? So he goes from insulting you to trying to hustle you into recruitment. That's a military man. You have the potential to be a great warrior, Hiro. I know a good man when I see one. Oh, I just bet you do. Why would Hiro want to trade his freedom for servitude? It won't work for you. You are grating on my nerves, little one. Did you never learn to speak only when spoken to? Unless you have suddenly recalled the information I seek, I shall take my leave of you now. I must prepare myself and the members of Althena's guard to confront the destroyer. And for your safety, Gwen, I suggest that you stay far away from the Blue Spire, or we will totally shoot your ass. For it is soon to be a battlefield upon which the destroyer shall become destroyed! Violence against an embodiment of violence? Will that work? Have you learned nothing from Godzilla? Yes, I'm in a Godzilla mood. You're just going to have to deal with it. They're a member of my holy trinity. Jackie Chan, Mythbusters, and Godzilla. Damn right. Alright, anyway. That arrogant fop claimed the goddess has come to our world once again as a human. And is issuing orders directly to him. Very strange. And this destroyer he spoke of. Something's up, my boy. That's for certain. And I don't like the smell of it one bit. Not one bit. Perhaps you need a change of depends? I love that Hiro's cape is blowing in the wind even though they're inside. Oh dear, Hiro! Hiro, my boy! Come quickly, you have to see this. Something's happening over there. Hurry, lad, hurry! Trying not to disturb my new neighbors. I hope they can't hear me. Look, Hiro, do you see that strange beam of light shining forth from the Blue Spire? It's aimed directly into the heavens, pointed towards the blue star. Interesting. I've lived near the spire for many years, Hiro, and I've never seen anything quite like that. I think we've witnessed the arrival of the destroyer, my boy, just as Lord Leo predicted. And I have the awful feeling that we're all gonna... Sorry, guys, I can't speak today. And I have the awful feeling that we're all going to be in a world of trouble. Well, it seems how both things stand the same ways. Let's go check out that light. We should check out that light, Grandpa. What if it really was the destroyer? Computer, stop going to screensaver. We need to find out for sure and warn Lord Leo if it is. And I know you won't be satisfied until you see it with your own eyes. Right, Grandpa? Ah, yes, I suppose you do have a point there, my boy. Well then, go get my weapon in the basement. It might be a little rusty, but it'll do. I'll get the things we need from the house, although there's only one item we must have. I'm not letting you and Ruby travel to the spire yourself, that's for certain. Alright, so this is so exciting, Hiro. What do you think we're going to find at the spire? Well, other than a fantastic adventure, of course. Not that I didn't like the Dragon Ruins. But I can't help but feel that something really amazing is about to happen. Dun dun dun! Foreshadowing. Of course, it wouldn't be much of a game if something boring happened, now would it? To the basement! To the only chest in the basement! Wow, that's the oldest knife I've ever seen. I wonder where Grandpa Gwen got it from. Might be old, but it's sharp. Well, Hiro uses his frickin' dagger as a rock pick. I think these are just books. Well, I'm not going to read them all. But anyway, one of the reasons I picked this game was I thought it was a little less than mainstream, and maybe some people hadn't heard of it or played it. Unlike Final Fantasy 8, 7 and 8. Ah, I knew I'd put it away for safekeeping. I'd just forgotten where it was. There's only one chest down there, you old prick. This jewel is the key that opens the entrance to the Blue Spire. Hold on to it for me, alright? Sure thing, Grandpa. I love that. This game has so much character to it, personality. Well, Hiro, you look excited and anxious to get going. I expect no less. Hiro, my boy, I'm no expert on swordplay, but if you have to equip a weapon before using it. I'm too old to take on whatever we might encounter at the Spire all by myself, you know. Anyway, I'm ready to depart as soon as you are, Hiro. The Blue Spire is due north of here, and mighty hard to miss. So... And yet he's still stronger than we are in terms of raw physical strength. Yeah, so he calls it his weapon, but it's, you know, obviously a weapon for you. He uses a mace. Alright, let's get going. A quick heal, and we're off. And up, there's the dragon ship. And let's get to going here. Here's the entrance, Hiro. Hand me the jewel I gave you earlier. It's time to put it to use. Now, if we put the jewel into the eye, like this, the door should open. My eyesight isn't what it used to be, but I can certainly see the door hasn't opened. I followed the procedure just as it was written in the book. Very strange indeed. And of course, it needs the jewel that you already had. How convenient. Eureka! I should have realized that we needed two jewels to open the door, not entrance, not one. Didn't know you'd found a dragon jewel, Hiro. I suppose it's from the dragon ruins. What else haven't you told your grandpa? Are there any more secrets I should know? Well, yes. But we've no time to explain about those. Ah, well, I should have realized that you were ready to explore the ruins, my boy. You've gone and grown up on me, Hiro, as much as your grandpa hates to admit it. I'm just glad you're not accept? I'm just glad you're not upset with me, Grandpa. Now let's go inside and see what we find. Yes? The voice acting here at the Crowley Studios is not, leaves much to be desired, let's say. Crap. Ooh, a chest. Angel's Tears. I believe those are basically just Phoenix Downs, to put it, in layman's terms. Even though, Phoenix Down isn't exactly a layman's term, but everyone knows what they are. Seems like it's a pretty popular culture term. What are we fighting? Slimes? Now it's me and the old man. Well, Hiro and the old man, but I guess for, LP's sake, I'll just say me. It should be Hiro. I don't know what I'll do. Love the sound design in this game, too. I love this game. I've been playing a lot of Skyrim as of late, so I've been trying to get into the mode to do my other projects, because, well, I just don't think I can manage an LP of Skyrim just yet. If ever. I'm not sure if a Western open RPG really would lends itself well to being recorded. We have a bit of a puzzle here, so let's get on that. Charge right into him. You see here that Grandpa Gwen has some healing spells at his disposal, which will come in handy.